So you mentioned Hunter x Hunter. From what I can see, they established the top of the power level super early, and then everyone after that just gets weirder.
Okay.
Like people don't get stronger; they just get weirder.
Okay. You know what? This weekend I tracked down. We were able to place in conversation. I didn't realize. So all those years ago, when I was talking about like the original, go watch Hunter x Hunter thing, and I watched the original and hated it. It was fucking Billy.
Yeah,
it was Billy that handed me the episodes and gave me the final push off the shores in that boat.
No,
and he was the one that I came back to on Monday at work and fucking threw the discs at him and yelled, "How dare you, sir!" Oh yeah, it was him. I want to say it was him.
So Billy created Eye Patch Wolf. How far can we run it back?
But
that was
way.
How far you can run it back.
Hold on, though. I'm having a flashback of hating it in college, though.
Maybe
so those timelines don't add up.
Maybe you just hated a guy that happened to like it, and then that transferred in your mind.
You know what?
Remember, we had a friend in college that had a whole mythology set up of his own OCs, and it was the exact same thing as Naruto, but he legit didn't know about Naruto. And when he saw Naruto,
I do remember.
He hated Naruto.
I remember that. That was unfortunate.
Oh my god! I don't. Do I know that person?
Not well.
Oh fuck.
Yeah. But. No,
maybe Castlevania guy was way into Hunter x Hunter, and that transferred in your brain.
As soon I'm totally remembering as I'm speaking that even earlier than meeting Billy, I had hated it. So I feel like maybe he wanted me to watch it again, or we definitely had.
Did you know him all the way back then?
Not in college, but in at work, right? Yeah. When I first was doing QA, that's where we first met. So there was definitely a resurgence. Maybe he wanted me to read it or something. But there was hatred in my heart before that point, and then there was a rekindling after.
All right, so hey, let me ask you guys: how do you like fake fuck anime location name? Just how do you how do you
saw Village of Low Interest Rates?
Yeah, no, but okay, remember when we were all I imagine you saw JoJo part 4, episode 4, where everyone's chuckling over that can of spread, which is a fucking knockoff Sprite can. I love that. Or
brands. I thought you meant locations.
I mean locations, but it can be anything. I'm talking about Somi TVs and Bepp's drink.
Yeah.
Because the location version of this, I'm talking about Hunter x Hunter here, is the most blatant I have ever seen. Because it is a whole arc that takes place in Yorknew City.
Jeez.
And it's just New York. It's literally just New York.
Are they pretending that the world of Hunter x Hunter is not Earth?
They're not pretending anything. And I mean that in both directions. The countries exist as locations to be gone to when it's cool. And that's fine. So anyway.
I mean, like Gundam just says Earth and Quebec and Australia.
Dude, okay, the main Gon's from Whale Island. Done. Where is that? Shut up. Okay? Killua's from the mountain. Where is that? Shut up. Leorio's from his country. Where is that? I don't know. I don't think he's ever mentioned it, ever. Where's Meteor City at? Over there. They don't even tell you a direction. They just say Meteor City's over there. Whatever. It doesn't matter. Whatever. Shut up.
So Yorknew?
Yorknew City. That's the location. Anyway, there's a big arc that takes place there.
It's awful.
It's very awful, but I love it. Big arc takes place there. Really fantastic. Super dark, especially in comparison to everything before it, which is more or less happy-go-lucky, like Dragon Ball. It's not quite Red Ribbon Army, but it's it's there. You're not as worried in the first couple arcs about people getting horrifically dismembered or shot in the mouth or decapitated and puppeted or whatnot. here, all of a sudden, everything is edgy and chains and mean and evil and mafia. It's great. With one big problem that I can't stand. And it, like, granted, this is an earlier anime or earlier manga. It's like the mid-90s. But, like, I'm getting really, 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 really tired of it's like a joke of, like, a bunch of high-powered characters fight each other to a draw and then go, oh, no one was actually trying to kill each other. We'll never know how this would have gone. And then leave. It sucks. It's the worst.
Anime stalemates.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like
the best stalemates.
To the point where characters are asking, like, who would have won that fight? I don't know. I think I would have maybe wink, leave the country. Like, just disappear from the story. Very annoying.
Incredibly unsatisfying.
The pacing's a little odd in that storyline because it's all about revenge and murder, and then you sidestep for about 15 minutes every hour to talk about auctioning and the tricks that you would use to auction or appraise items.
What the fuck are you... What?
What
does that have to do with anything?
It has to do with everything.
Auctions.
Yes, the reason why all the... Okay, fuck it. I'm gonna set the fucking arc up.
I mean, like, if there's...
The reason why there is so much crime in this particular area and arc is because there is a mafia auction occurring for big money. Mm-hmm. Some characters want an item from there. Mm-hmm. Other characters are just there for revenge-based motives.
Okay.
So you have the revenge storyline, which occupies about 90% of the whole arc. But then you have the other characters who are not involved in that at all, but happen to be in the same location, literally going from storefront to storefront, having wacky adventures about buying items.
Got it.
It's weird, tonally. It's as weird as it sounds. And then you get to the end of that arc, and I have never seen a show do this ever. Use this word. You get to the end of the arc, and then the narrative announcer, you know, the guy who talks to you about the next episode. In this show, it's a little different, where they go, I can't believe it's almost like an old timey Superman or Batman thing. Like, how is Batman going to get out of this? Mm-hmm. They will literally say, so and so is very upset. How will they deal with this? Whatever. You get to the end of this, and they go, next week on the show, we'll be starting the Greed Island arc.
Right. Just out and out.
But like when they do that, it doesn't even feel like the current one is done. But I guess it's done. I guess it's finished, which is very weird. And then you can feel... You ever read something and you can feel the author is tired of the thing he was writing?
All the time.
Right?
Yes.
Like they're just like... So...
Bleach.
They have been building this up for a while, and then they just go, you know what? From this episode onwards, for however many chapters, it's an isekai. It's a trapped in a video game... You die in a game, you die in real life. And we're going to leave the entire universe and world behind.
That's terrible.
And we're just going to transport about 10 characters in with you. And it's going to be a completely different fucking show until they leave.
Wow.
And they have a fucking AI robot explain the RPG rules about how you turn items into cards. And use cards to use them.
Now, are you saying that Hunter x Hunter was the first isekai?
No, it can't possibly be the first isekai. I'm saying it's the first popular isekai in anime.
No, the first popular isekai was like the Freddie Prinze Jr. movie.
All right, yeah, you know what?
Game over.
But like they just completely fucking gives up. There's a character goes, "Hey, what about your revenge? You're not done." And they go, "I'm tired," and they leave. And they go, "What about you? I'm gonna go study in university." Bye. I've now left the story. What about you two idiots who are left? We're going to go to a different anime for about 40 episodes.
But it's good, though.
It's great. It's absolutely fantastic. And the Naruto ripoff potential grows every day. You remember I joked about a Sasuke retrieval arc a while ago?
You did.
That character now has lightning hands.
Oh, God. Wow. Wow. All right.
Yes.
Okay.
So Sasuke is Sasuke is what? A guy. He's got red eyes.
Yep.
He got lightning hands.
Yep.
He loves revenge.
Yep.
And he can copy people's moves.
He's got a unicorn. He's also got fire.
Yeah, but I'm going to use those 4 elements, right?
He's got a sword.
all of those elements are cribbed from 3 different characters. There's the guy with the red eyes who loves revenge. There's the guy with the lightning hands. And then there's a guy who can copy moves. And then they all just got stolen into one character.
We can do this with all shonens, though.
Yeah, but this one's really blatant. In reverse. Like, if these came out in reverse order, I'd be like, wow, they just gave Sasuke's to everybody. But no, it's the opposite.
So there's eye powers.
Yeah, there's everything.
All the powers.
It's just stands without a it's like part 7 stands, where it's just like, hey, what can you do? I can copy things. Hey, what can you do? I can put things in a blanket. What? No, there's a guy who can put stuff into a blanket and makes it small or large so he can, like, steal your car.
Sure.
Or whatever.
Sure.
And just anything they want. Super high quality, but the jump to a completely different everything makes me feel as if, like, the writer just wanted to start over and do a different thing entirely.
And how many are you in?
This is 60-ish.
Okay.
Probably the most interesting thing about the only ongoing story arc that is maintained is that... Are you aware what Gon's actual purpose for anything in the show is?
God damn it.
He's got a fucking...
I always think of Gon.
Yeah, it's Gon.
Here's what I know about Gon.
Because it starts off lame and gets funnier the longer you go.
I know that he has a fishing rod, and I know that he wants to be the greatest hunter ever, like his daddy was.
No. That's wrong, actually. He does have a fishing rod. He doesn't actually care about any of that stuff. He wants to know who his daddy is.
Okay.
Because his dad's a deadbeat and just bailed out.
Yeah.
And every time the story gets to a point where they're like, oh, cool, we found an item of Ging or a message from Ging or whatever, the message is, I don't care about you. Stop, don't try to find me. This is not a clue to my location. Good luck with that, I guess.
Wow.
Like, just full deadbeat. And the best part is that the dad is in the intro and outro, but his appearance is not consistent because I don't think they even know what he looks like. Like, his clothing, his look change because he's not around. He's just a deadbeat.
It's no backy, but... Sure.
Well,
what could be back?
There's something special about, like, Dad left me a clue, and then a 40-episode journey to find out what's written on the thing.
Yeah.
And what's written on the thing is...
Fuck off.
I don't know if you thought this was going to help you find me because I don't care.
Right.
I'd be
pissed
if my dad left me a clue and I had to spend, like, 2 years of my life trying to figure it out?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah. But, after Itachi...
Yeah,
and all the buildup in that direction.
I don't even know what ended up happening with Itachi. I don't even know. Didn't that just fizzle out?
Itachi all along.
No.
Oh, was he a good guy all along?
So anything's possible.
That's the worst. That's the worst thing I've ever had.
There's a lot of stuff that's not possible, though. If you think about it.
Yeah. Yeah. All in all, show still remains high quality.